It's Carrie from Top of the Hill. We've got a fun workout for you today. A bit of everything. Some continuous cardio, a quick bit of HIIT, and core strength. We've got artwork and an interview by Nikki Peck. We'll start with our warm-up. It'll be 4 minutes long, and the first exercise will be a high knee march. We'll get going in just a few seconds. Okay, and off we go with our high knee march to begin the warm-up. So knees coming up as high as you can, and a nice marching action. Let's get everything nice and warmed up for the cardio portion of the workout. Next up, we'll do a mountain pose, forward fold, roll up. Come on up into mountain pose, dive down, do a little forward fold, and roll up to repeat. Next up is our favorite, the sunflower. Nice big sunflower arms rotating off to one side, around the front, and up the other side. And let's change directions and repeat. We'll do a hip opener on the right side next. So right leg bent, opening and lifting and opening out to the right side and bringing it back to the front. Just keep this going to feel everything opening up in the hip region and warming up those hip flexors and the glutes. We'll do the left side next. Bending and lifting the right leg, opening up the hip, getting some rotation action in there, warming up. We'll do a hamstring stretch from a kneeling lunge next. So right leg is out front. We'll have it bent in a lunge forward and then rotating back to stretch out the hamstring. If you can straighten out the right leg as you come backwards, you'll get a nice stretch on the right hamstring. Let's do the left side next. The left leg is bent out front, and you're kneeling into it and then straightening it out as you lean back. We'll just be jogging next. Jogging with arm circles, just loosening everything up. We're getting ready for our 5 minutes of continuous cardio, which is up next. So just get everything loose, shake everything out. We're getting all warmed up. We're just going to take 30 seconds to transition here. We'll do 5 exercises in our cardio portion of the workout. So it'll take 5 minutes with 1 minute per exercise. No breaks between. We'll just flow from one exercise to the other. Pretty gentle pace, just trying to increase the heart rate and get the whole body moving. We'll do the inchworm with no push-up first. From standing, hands down, and then out to plank position and walking back to standing. So we're walking out on the hands and then back to standing and repeat. And I just showed you can add in a push-up there if you're feeling this isn't quite hard enough for you. But otherwise, you could just keep it going as the walk out to plank and the walk back to standing. And keep that going at a nice pace. This is a good total body exercise. Up next is a burpee with no push-up, no jump, an easier style burpee. So from standing, you're going to have arms over the head and then stepping out to the plank position and coming back up to standing. Just keep that going for 45 more seconds. Keep it going, 15 more seconds. We're going to do a step jack next. It always takes me a minute to figure out the step jack, which side I'm stepping out to and where my arms are going, but I get it in 10 seconds or so. So it's a good thing we have a minute to do this. About 42 more seconds to go. Make a nice full arc with your arms and stepping out side to side. "20 more seconds. We're going to do the everything next, which takes a bit of explanation. It's 2 arm circles, 2 punch on each side, and a squat kick and a squat kick. So I will guide you through this. Arm circle, punch, punch, squat, kick, and repeat. Arm circle, punch, punch, squat, kick. 40 more seconds. And if you forget the moves, it doesn't matter. Just keep your body moving. We just want to keep things going for this little cardio portion of the workout. And we'll be nice and warmed up for the HIIT, which comes next. I'm going to do some lunges and clapping next. So we'll do a forward lunge, same leg back lunge, clap overhead, and switch legs. Back and clap. So forward lunge, backward lunge, clap overhead, and switch. And keep it going for about 30 more seconds. So we're going to have a minute active recovery in 10 seconds after we finish off these lunges. So have a chance to get water and hear about Nikki Peck's art.
I'm very interested in the history of female representation in art, specifically in Western art. Looking back at all the ways that women have been represented in the past have always been through the eyes of a male artist. That is technically the male gaze. So I'm really interested in taking back the control of the female body in the way that I want, where the woman has more agency, and basically kind of reclaim female sexuality through a female gaze.
So we've got 20 seconds to go till our HIIT. We're going to do 3 sets of 5 different exercises. So it's an A, B, C, D, E format. 20 seconds of exercising, 10 seconds off between exercises. First up is high knees. So we've got 20 seconds of high knees here. As quick of a turnover as you can manage for just 20 seconds, and nice form. Five to go. 10 seconds recovery to do your hair again and moving into push-ups. Full push-up formation if you can manage it, otherwise on your knees. Halfway there. Ten seconds recovery. We're going to do squat thrust next. So this looks kind of like a burpee, but you're just working on the out to plank and then jumping back to the squat position. Ten seconds recovery. We're going to do a Russian twist next. So for the tough version here, legs are elevated up a bit. You can keep them on the floor, it'd be a little bit easier. Moving quickly, side to side. And up next, we'll do a lateral lunge with a hop transition. Lunging out to the side, hop to transition to the lunge on the other side. And just keep that going. Just 10 seconds to go. And this is the last exercise in the set. So we've got a 1-minute active recovery here again. You can do your hair one more time.
So this isn't actually an ongoing series titled Hardcore Whimsy. And what I wanted to focus on was how can drawing empower female sexuality? What does that mean? And how does one portray through drawing an image of a hypersexual woman exploring herself in the female gaze without reversion to the male gaze? And how can I subvert the male gaze through drawing women that are confident and determined as these sexual subjects?
Just 7 seconds to go till we go back into the high knees. We're on our second round. And off you go for high knees. Coming up as high as you can. Maintaining great form. Think about good running form while you're doing these. So arms should maintain that 90-degree bend at the elbow. Ten-second break, and we're going into push-ups. So come on down to the mat. And start up the push-ups. See how many you can do in 15 more seconds. We'll do the squat thrust next. So coming down into a squat, and then hands down and jumping out into the plank and coming back to that squat position. Quick break, come on down to the mat for the Russian twist. And quick pace, side to side, legs up for a challenge. Halfway there. Another quick break, and we'll do the lateral lunge with the hop. Lunging out to the side, hop, lunging out to the other side. This is a fun one. And we're almost done. We'll get a break after this. Okay, take your 1 minute break here. Get a bit of water. Keep moving so you stay loose. We've got one more set of those 5 exercises coming up. So let's get ready for the last set. First up is high knees. And off we go, as quick as you can for just 20 seconds. Nice running form. Halfway there. Quick turnover, quick turnover. We'll do push-ups next. And quick push-ups. See how many we can do here. Already halfway done. Great job. Squat thrust is next. Down into a squat, jumping out to plank, and jumping back again. We're just whipping through this. Next up is the Russian twist. And off we go. Last time we'll do this exercise. And the next one up is the lateral lunge with the hop. And then we'll be done the HIIT portion. Take our quick break and come on up to standing, ready for the lunges. Lunging out to the side, take your hop, and lunging out to the other side. All right, we'll take another 1 minute break here. And we're going to get ready for the plank challenge, which is our core strength. component of the workout. So we'll do 6 variations of the plank for 30 seconds each. We'll keep going continuously, so no breaks between the plank variations. Should have a great opportunity to work on our core strength with this. So come on down to the mat. We've got 15 seconds. The first one will be just a basic plank hold from the elbow. So onto elbows and thinking about a nice, tight, straight plank. Tuck your butt, engage your abs, stay firm. So we'll do a leg out and in for the next 30 seconds. So one leg taking a step out to the side and bringing it back in. This gives an additional challenge to maintaining stability of the hips and through the core. So just keep it moving. Out to the side and back in again. The next one will be a knee to elbow. Staying strong in that plank, you're bringing same knee to elbow. So left knee comes up to touch left elbow. There's no crossover. And just keep going continuously. We're almost halfway through. We'll move into the side plank, right side next. So as gracefully as you can, move into the side plank on the right side. If you can do a full plank, great. If you need to bend that bottom knee and rest down on that, that works too. So we're halfway there on this one, and we'll move to the left side next. And switch to the left side. As quick as you can, up into that side plank. And for the last one, we'll just go back to the plank hold from the elbows. We've got just about 20 seconds more of this to go. I know I was feeling this in this workout, so it's a tough one. Let's just finish this off and be glad of all we did for ourselves. Okay, we're done with the planks. Come on back into a child's pose for the first stretch. And this should feel pretty good after all those planks. And I just like to move side to side a bit in the planks to stretch out, in the child's pose to stretch out the side body. Come on up to standing, legs wide. We'll stretch out the hamstrings. So just reaching down towards one leg and bending over it, seeing how close you can bring your chest to your knee. Let's move to the other side, stretch out the other hamstring. And just breathing into that hamstring, getting some length there. We'll come down in the middle next. Okay, and legs really wide. Hands down in the middle if you can, or bending over as far as you can go comfortably. Getting some great stretch on the hamstrings here. And we'll move into a twist next. So one hand planted and reaching up and twisting up with the other arm to look at the ceiling. And just getting a nice twist in here, breathing into it. And we'll switch sides. So plant the other hand and reach and twist up to the other side. And just bring the legs together for a forward fold. Hang there if it feels nice. And we can move into a halfway lift with a straight back, hands on your shins. And then just rolling slowly up to standing. Feeling good. Up into mountain pose. And we'll stretch out the quads next. So left quad. Might be able to stretch this out into your hip flexor. And work on your balance at the same time. We'll switch to the right in about 5 seconds. And switch to the right, and we'll hold that. Breathing into that stretch, feeling the length through your quad and your hip flexors, staying firm in your balance. Always working on that. And that is our workout. That was a good sweaty one. Got a little bit of everything in there. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please subscribe. It helps us to support the arts and continue to bring you great workouts every week if you do. Share it with a friend. Tell us in the comments what you liked about it. And we'll see you next time at Top of the Hill.